Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Monday morning. I'm all natural this morning, but it's a beautiful day outside. I hope everybody's ready to be the best that they possibly can be today. Listen, I have something for you really quick this morning, just a little bit of a nugget. We live in a system. We live in a system. Systems all around us. Systems that are designed to allow us to exist merely. Systems that are produced and that were set upon us years and years and years ago. Systems. You are a part of a system. That's where we live. Governmental systems, economic systems, all of these systems that were put about to have us in the system, but to not break the system. I'm giving a little bit of a nugget this morning, and I'm daring you to step out and think just for a moment. I want you to really understand what I mean when I say that: to merely exist, not to flourish, not to break through, not to overcome, but to merely exist. For all of my existers out there, I'm speaking to you. You have the opportunity to absolutely break out of the economical systems that you were put in. You also are able to break out of, in a sense, the environmental systems that you were put in. You can absolutely set up your own system and become the leader and the promoter of your own system. What does that mean? We just went through a governmental shutdown. It was rendered about one decision, a thought that was made at a time that felt that it was going to push something else to take place. It was done not with your thoughts in mind, not with what you have going on in mind, not with your financial status in mind, your economic status. It was done, and you had no other choice but to walk through it because it was given. It was put in a place where we have no other opportunity to choose differently because we're a part of that system. Well, I'm daring you to step out. I'm daring you to stop existing. Stop feeling or believing because you were told that you should work a job instead of creating jobs. Stop thinking at some point that you should merely get to have, to be a part of, or to be recognized, and get because it's what you're supposed to have. Stop settling for that job or that position that you're given and take the position that you were made or bred for. See, God lets us know in our minds that we are created in His own image. If we're created in His own image, then we don't move by the economic systems and the governmental systems that were put in place. I dare you to stand in a different position this morning. Think differently. I am daring you to break out of the systems that have been put in place for you. If we do this at this point, then we teach our children to do this, our children's children. And when the Bible talks about leaving an inheritance, I firmly believe that it's not just money. I believe that we should put a mindset in place to have our children and our children's children understand that we can break systems. If you think back, systems have been broken for years. Now, whether our people have been the breaker of the systems is something different, but I dare us to take a stance. I dare us to understand that no matter what economic class you're in, no matter what society you sit in, you can break systems. Build your own system. Who's to say, or who has ever said you couldn't? I dare you to take that mind to another level and begin to do just that. Build your own system. You can do it. We're fearfully and wonderfully made. Listen, I'm dropping that nugget on you this morning. It's in my spirit. I want you to have the best rest of the day you can have. Listen, somebody else needs to hear this. Like, share, and subscribe. When Nikki B speaks.